the opposition become more government than the government itself? That's a question that we'll be trying to unravel this afternoon, because apparently it seems that since the broad-based government of President William Samoei Ruto extended the handshake to opposition leader, the opposition group or the Raila allies have become more government than the government itself. They seem to be speaking for the government, and that's what we are going to focus on this afternoon. If it is your first time on my channel, please don't leave without hitting that subscription button, so that when I do subsequent video, you'll not miss out. Before the election of 2022, opposition was a harsh critic of President William Samoei Ruto. The firebrand politicians like Edwin Sifuna, Junet Mohammed, Babu Owino were these gun for hire or Raila's guns that were directed straight to President William Samoei Ruto. But in the recent turn of event, when President Ruto made a broad-based government and brought in the so-called experts, it seems that the opposition has now fully settled in the government. This is because that the opposition seems to be talking the same language with the government. We have previous video and so many videos that I'll not play afternoon about opposition critiquing the government. But right now, there is a video that Junet Mohammed was seen in Undani, Taita Taveta, saying that since their manifesto and that of President somehow agree together, the opposition has no reason to go against President William Samoei Ruto. Let's watch this video.
Jambo la pili, Mheshimiwa Rais. Jambo la pili ni ya kwamba Mheshimiwa Rais, sisi kama watu wa Azimio, kwanza mimi ndio kiongozi ya upinzani hapa Kenya kikatiba, kwa sababu mimi ndio minority leader. Wale watu wanatembea hapa kando kando wanasema hao na pinzani, hawa ni watu fake. Upinzani ni mimi, na mtu asichukue kazi yangu tafadhali. Hiyo ndio ile kazi Mungu amenipatia, tafadhali waacheni kazi yangu. So your excellency, mimi wakati wa uchaguzi watu wetu wa Azimio na walikuwa na manifesto, watu yako pia walikuwa na manifesto. Watu walikuwa wanasema wanataka kujenga manyumba, low cost housing. Watu walikuwa wanataka kusema ati wanataka kufanya industry kama hii unafungua jana. Watu walikuwa wanasema wanataka kufanya electrification. Na saa hii mimi naona hizo ndio inafanyika. Sasa tutapinga ya nini? Kama kazi inafanyika, tunaweza kupinga kweli? Tunangoja ya kupinga. Bado haijapatikana. Tunangoja ya kupinga. Kwa sababu kama manifesto yetu ilikuwa inasema tujenge manyumba na zinajengwa. Tulikuwa tunasema sitima iunganishwe na inafanywa. Tuseme tujenge industries na inajengwa. Sasa bado hajapata kitu ya kupinga. Ndio mimi nangoja kama mpinzani kitu ya kupinga. Ndio mimi nangoja.
Junet is this type of a politician who doesn't know how to hide his feelings. When Junet hates you, he hates you with a passion, and when Junet loves you, he loves you with a passion. Remember the unpalatable words that Junet used to when he was then in opposition originally, when he was an Azimio ardent supporter. Junet used to hurl a lot of unpalatable words towards Kenya Kwanza government. So Junet is this kind of a politician who doesn't know how to hide or how to hide his feelings. And when he comes in and loves what you do, he also defends it with a passion. Remember when President William Samoei Ruto did a cancellation of the Adani deal or airport takeover with Adani, Junet has been so vocal and consistent in saying that Adani is doing the same job in Tanzania. So Junet is still this kind of a politician that is still defending the Adani deal, and is saying that in case you don't agree with him, you should bring on the table a better option than Adani. But with his entry and the team into the government, it's causing some jitters in some quarters of Kenya Kwanza regime. People like Akina Ichungwa, Akina Ndindi Nyoro, those ardent supporters of William Samoei Ruto who were so vocal against Azimio, are having a hard time to have a kind of cordial relationship with this opposition that has now fully settled in the government. because it seems like the president is giving a close ear to those in the opposition, or the opposition that have come into the government. Remember, the President Ruto reached out to Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga to bring in the expert, the so-called expert, to help him stabilize his government. So where does that leave the Akina Ichungwa, Akina Ndindi Nyoro, and the likes of this government, because those were the strongest, or the strong soldiers of Kenya Kwanza. They used to be so vocal when defending the Kenya Kwanza manifesto and when they were attacking the opposition. So where does that leave them? Because this now throws them into a bit of confusion. They don't know whether to sing the same gospel as the opposition, or whether to have a different mind that they used to have. Rumors has it that there is some disquiet in the government, and this is because of the perceived opposition being so government than the government itself. Sooner rather than later, we are going to witness a political realignment in the near future. So I don't know, guys, what's your take about the government and the opposition relationship? Because the opposition seem to be in bed with the government, especially when we see the strongest soldier that you are used to be strong critic of the government are now fully settled in and singing the same gospel of government. Let me hear your thoughts on this topic, because I'd love to read your thoughts as well, or your analysis on the same as well. If it is your first time, please don't leave without hitting that subscription button, so that when I do the next video, you'll not miss out. Thank you for watching, guys. Have a lovely day.